Welcome replay viewers, and good morning everybody. We are at the Long Island Railroad Speonk station, where we are awaiting the arrival of Babylon to Montauk Train. Today's designation 2794. Thank you for joining. Thanks for joining everybody. This is the start of the Memorial Day weekend. So hi to you, good to see you. This Friday, train 2704 is redesignated as 2794 to start carrying people to the East End, to the Hamptons and Montauk for the holiday weekend. Now how this works is the train departs Penn Station as an electric train to Babylon, and then people transfer at Babylon, an hour west of us, to the diesel train for Montauk, for the Hamptons and Montauk. But on Friday morning, this train does not make local stops. It leaves Babylon and it stops at Patchogue, Mastic-Shirley, and then here at Speonk, and then from Speonk it makes all the local stops between here and Montauk. And already the announcement is saying it's 10 minutes late, so that tells me that there is some high passenger loading today on this morning train to the East End. Yes, in answer to the question that just came up, I will be on the air about 5:30 this evening, Eastern Daylight Time, at the Westhampton station for the inaugural run of the 2019 Cannonball, train 2798. And I'm sure there will be others there too with me, usually some fellows from the Long Island Rail Museum in Riverhead show up for this event. So look for a live broadcast starting about 5:30 this afternoon, early evening, from Westhampton for the Cannonball, first run of the year. But in the meantime, we'll see how loaded 2794 is. Let's look at this display board up here. Destination Montauk leaves here at 9:48, but it's saying it's 8 minutes late. Beautiful day. Yes, the other comment we saw was it is a beautiful day here. It's a little breezy, but the temperature is already in the 70s. Hi Matt, thank you for joining. We're live here at Speonk. The train is listed as 8 minutes late, so that means they obviously have a high load, probably had some delay time boarding everybody at Babylon from the Penn Station to Babylon train. So let's walk up to the west end of the platform. Speonk is a 4-car platform. In other words, you can platform 4 C3 bilevel passenger cars here. This train is probably running today with 5 or possibly 6 C3s, including a cab car at the rear. We will find out. Maybe not. Perhaps they'll just be with the 4 cars. They don't have any scheduled meets with this train and other trains, so they could lengthen the train. The restriction on, I'm going to say like for 2706 in the afternoon on a Friday, which will be 2796. Let's listen to this.
AM train to Montauk is expected to arrive on track 1, platform A, in approximately 6 minutes.
Okay. So he's about 5 or 6 minutes late. Okay, so this, what I was started to say was, starting this Friday afternoon, the afternoon eastbound train 2796 today. Can only operate with a maximum of 5 C3 cars because it has a scheduled meet in the afternoon on its return trip with train 2708 at Hampton Bays, and you can only get a train set with 1 diesel locomotive and 5 coaches on the bypass track at Hampton Bays. So that train will be crowded. That'll be the next eastbound train to Montauk today, this afternoon. Let me walk through again with that so everybody understands what I'm saying at the start of the holiday weekend here. 2794 is the first eastbound train to Montauk for the day, for start the holiday weekend. That will be followed early afternoon by 2796, which runs from Jamaica to Montauk. And then on this Friday afternoon, there will be train 2708, which runs from Hunters Point Avenue to Montauk. It stops at Jamaica to take on passengers from Penn Station, and then it runs express to Westhampton. Thanks for joining. So 2708, which we may get a chance to see this afternoon. It depends upon my schedule this afternoon. 2708 is out here unofficially known as the Advanced Cannonball, but it does not have any official name given to it by the railroad. And then later this evening, as I say, at 5:30, I'll be in Westhampton, and we will see the arrival and departure of the first cannonball of the season, train 2798. And that train will operate with 12 C3 bilevel coaches, including the first 3 cars, which are the Hampton's Reserve Service. Reserve seating on top of the regular full one-way fare. I think, I'm not sure what they're charging this year, but let's say it's $24 on top of the first class fare. So it's close to $50 to have a reserve seat on one of the first 3 cars of the Cannonball. You can check out the exact figures at the MTA website for information about fares for the Long Island Railroad. Oh, good, Matt. Thanks. I'm glad to hear that. So you're going to be at Hunters Point to cover that, the start of the trip. Good. I have a furniture delivery this afternoon at home, which may keep me from going to Westhampton for the train 2708. But I may be able to catch it as it passes through Mastic-Shirley around 3:15. Well, we'll try that. Meanwhile, the gate just went down at North Phillips Avenue for train 2794, and I just heard the whistle to the west of me as it comes through Eastport, a mile to the west of me. How's the video holding up, Matt? Do we look okay here? Here comes the train itself, and we'll catch the engine number. Yeah, 400 they're using today. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So they did add extra cars today. Good. They've got 2 extra C3s this morning, because I'm sure it's crowded for the Montauk run morning. How's your load today? Good?
It's a heavy load.
Yeah, good. Okay, quite a few people getting off here at Speonk.
Speonk, head 4 cars only, Speonk station. If you're standing in front of a closed door, walk forward to exit, please. Regular cars do not make the platform.
All right.
Speonk, head 4 cars only.
As you can see, as the announcement said, the head 4 cars are the only ones that platform. So they're asking everyone in car 5 and 6 to walk forward to car 4 in order to exit the train. All right, so the conductor tells me it's fairly crowded, and this is a highly unusual load of people getting off here at Speonk for Friday morning train, except for the fact that it's the weekend, holiday weekend. So this is really the start of the Hamptons there in Speonk, in Southampton town. Cab car 5002 in trail, and this equipment will turn at Montauk and run back at 11:18 as train 2707 back to Jamaica. All right, well, thanks for joining me this morning, folks. It's a good start to the Memorial Day holiday weekend here in the Hamptons and the East End. And I will be back on the air later today, definitely with the Cannonball at 5:30, and possibly around 3:15 at Mastic-Shirley to see 2708 Express come through at that time. So take care, everybody.